Alright. Hello everybody. It is Sunday evening-ish. It's like about 5:20 here. My phone's about to go off. Couple seconds. It's gonna go bing. There it is. Um and we're fucking farming, guys. We're gonna do some farming. I'm gonna get the camera kinda set up right. But we're gonna farm up some gold. We're getting ready for BFA. We're trying to make as much gold as we can. What is that? Oh, is that my fucking Twitch? It is. Fucking Twitch. Hang on. How do I exit Twitch without uh there we go. Beautiful. Okay. So we're good. So yeah, we're gonna farm up a little bit of gold. We're gonna go to our standard farming spot. We gotta mail some of this shit out. Stuff I spent a little bit earlier farming up. But we're just gonna run BRD as much as we can. And if we end up hitting lockout, we'll go do some open world farming. But for now, we're just gonna go hit up BRD, try to bang our way through it. Kind of show you guys how I do it. Maybe you can learn a little something. Maybe you guys can, go out there yourselves and make a couple gold. I typically only live stream one or two of my gold farming spots just because, you know, I got a few that, I do on a regular basis that are just super fucking boring to watch. Um, and, BRD and, uh, LBRS and stuff like that, they're actually not that bad to watch. But some of them are just ruthless. Like, some of them, if you gotta sit there and watch it, you would just rather die. So, nope, let's not mail that. I don't do these anymore because they fuck me up. I spend more time trying to get them out of my bag than I do actually selling them. I think that's it for that stuff, and then we are going to mail this to our main. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. We're gonna mail him our dark iron ore. We're gonna mail him this box. Gonna mail him this box. I missed my first bag. Let's just double check, make sure everything here is trash. That's garbage. Mail that over to him, and that's it. So we're gonna go vendor off the rest of this shit, and then we'll fucking get into it, dude. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oopsies. So yeah, let's just vendor off this shit real quick. Sell it, sell it, sell it, and then this way I can double check and make sure I didn't miss any BOEs. Because I do that a lot. I just did it the other day with a $25,000 or 25,000 gold sword that I accidentally vendored off, and I didn't notice that. See, there's one right there. And I didn't notice that I vendored it. Until it was way too late, and I couldn't get it back. So we're just gonna destroy that. Yeah, it's 20 gold, but I'm gonna get so frustrated trying to get my bags full up from my mailbox with that it's not even worth it. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, and that. We'll go ahead and destroy this, and then we'll mail this and this over to our bank alt. So let's get it done. Let's do that. Mail in this, mail in this. There we go. So let's go ahead and let's get out to the farm spot. Let's get out to BRD. Let's see, let's hit that up. Man, it feels so weird. Today does not feel like a Sunday. It feels like a fucking weekday right now. I don't know why. I'm freaking out. Whew. But hopefully everybody's having a pretty good day thus far. Oh shit. I really wanted to get that fucking thing set up. Damn it. Let's see. It's alright. We're good. Crah! Okay, what the fuck? Dude, so many people are selling so much shit. It's crazy. Like, all these people selling, mythic runs and fucking, all this shit. I'm like, dude, just fucking stop. Like, just fucking stop, man. Like, if you want that shit so bad that you're willing to pay 500,000 gold for it, that's ridiculous. So we got a. Hey, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. Um, but yeah, so these are some of the things I typically farm. It's typically these two. These two are kind of just like something that I do here and there. Oh, balls. Whew. I always forget when I get off the fucking flight master that turns you back into a bird. I always forget that. Let's see if we got any rares down here while we're, because I flew to the wrong flight point. There is a couple rares that come in. Alright, let's boogie. Let's get down there. Let's get into BRD and let's fucking bang it out, dude. Whoops. How do I delete this? Like that. That's how you do it. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get down to BRD. Yeah, it looks like a giant butthole. Like a giant lava butthole. That's what it looks like after I go to Taco Bell. Look at that. Okay, it's boogie. So it looks like you got some people running whole molten core and such. But we are not. We are running the real shit. So this is a farm that everybody can do. It's very, very easy to do this farm. Let's go kill the behemoth. Even though he drops the same thing every time, but I do believe he has one or two things on his table that are actually worth some gold, but I've only had him drop the Vile Run Slicer, which sucks, because it only sells for like 20 gold right now. Yeah, a lot of other servers, look at that, 120 gold for. I wish I got 120 gold for it, because I have dozens of those things saved up. Dozens of them. Alright, so let's reset this, because I don't know if I reset after my last run. Which doesn't really matter since I was logged out for a couple hours, but we'll do that. I gotta get more fucking bear tartar, dude. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's do this shit. So this is just how I do this. I like to make sure that all of the mobs actually follow me, because for some reason the mobs in here can be very weird, where they don't always follow you. Um, they'll kind of just like one or two of them will stay behind. But so I'll gather up this whole room. This first pull is actually really nice and easy. So I'll grab all these guys, grab all these guys, run them down here, grab all these guys. The dogs you don't really have to worry about. It's more the guards that will typically not follow you. Grab all these guys, hit this up real quick. Hopefully we don't get interrupted. Do that, and then we'll run up, we'll grab this shit right here, bang bang. Grab all these guys, run around the edge. Grab up all these dogs. Get these guys, bang bang, grab these guys. Keep moving, grab all these guys. Got a nice little pack following us now, grab all these guys. And we'll grab all these guys. And we'll grab all these guys. Like you can see, this first pull is actually pretty nice. It's quite a lot of people. Grab all these guys. Boo bam. Run inside of here. Bam bam. Bam bam. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the chair, man. Come on. Grab all these dudes. Grab these guys. That's it. That's all you gotta do. The second pull is a little bit trickier because you kind of have like that random movement boss where he doesn't stay in the same room. Like this boss stays here, right? So let everybody shovel down in here. There's no ranged. Let the dogs spread out a little bit, and then bam, bam, bam. And we'll just loot everything up. That's it. That's all we gotta do. And then I skin all these things just because it is a good extra couple of gold that you get. This is it. Look at this. This is all we gotta do. So that pull was kind of weak. We only made 200 gold. But that's okay. Well, by the end of this run, we should be at about 1,000 gold. All it takes is a couple of greens to drop, and you're at 1,000 gold. Hopefully we'll get there quick. And then, you know, there's always that decent chance of getting like, you know, 20,000 gold items to drop, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, whatever. But BRD has a plethora of high value items in it. Same thing with Oldemon. Oldemon is another really good one. Just Oldemon is so fucking boring. Like, I hate farming Oldemon. Like, I love its loot, but I hate farming it because it just takes so damn long to do its job. It's absolutely ridiculous. But here we go. So let's get up here. So I'll pull these guys here. And I ignore the Ring of Law. I don't do that up there. That's such a fucking waste of time. There's really nothing that even drops up there. Yeah, he's coming down, so we might as well just kill him real quick. go, 420. 424. Bam. Get back into our dog farm. Dog farm. Grab these guys, get a couple leathers out of here. Grab these guys, ba-bam, ba-bam. Okay, that's it. Perfect. So then, you will boogie over here, grab up all these fellas, or not. I really don't like the new dog look. I am not a fucking fan of it, dude. They look like Pokemon, dude. Look at them. All whack as shit Pokemon looking motherfuckers. Let's grab these guys all up. Boop bam. And then the big fun hallway comes where you just get tons of loot. I typically notice the big hallway here at the end is where I get all of my good shit from. Typically. It's not always the case, but typically that's how it works. Do 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 do. Grab these dudes. Ba-ba. Do a little boost run away real quick. Grab these guys. Look at all these mobs. Look at all of them. I do want to run Skolo today as well. I was told that Skolo has some nice drops coming out of it now, so I might actually do that for a little bit tonight as well. Run BRD a handful of times, then we'll go try out some other shit. Strat Home is always really good to me. I've earned like 3,000 or 4,000 gold per run, which I count one run being live and dead side. But Strat has been very good to me recently. Yeah, so you earned about. We'll be at almost 1,000 gold by the time we're done skinning. I think we should be, depending on what we get for leather. Yeah, we're just getting thick leather. The other one they drop usually sells really well for quite a bit, but we'll be at 900 gold, so not too far off.
I can't loot that.
But per run, you should earn roughly 1,000 gold minimum. And then anywhere from 1,000 to 100,000 gold per run, typically is my experience in here. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Do 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 do. Let's see. And especially with skinning in here, you will never hit lockout. Like, you can't do it. Which is the other nice thing. That's kind of like my big way of telling if a gold farm is worth it or not, is if you can hit lockout or not. Let's reset this. Let's boogie. Okay, let's do it all over again. What up, Jordy? How you doing, homie? Alright, let's grab these dudes up. A little Scooby-Doo-Boop over there. A little Scooby-Doo-Bop over here. Grab these fuckboys. Grab these guys. Grab these guys. What up, Kelvin? How you doing, man? I know I've been trying to stream a little bit more recently. Holy shit. My buddy told me I should start streaming again, and I was like, yeah, I would like to. I actually might be playing some Counter-Strike later, because I've been having like this undying need to play Counter-Strike recently, and I'm not totally sure why. So I think I might actually pick it up later on tonight. But then again, I also have to get a lot of gold made up before BFA drops, so I don't know. We'll see. Go. Let's bring all these guys down in here. WoW is fine. It's just like it's really boring for a lot of people to watch, especially people who are just doing what I'm doing and they're just like farming gold. Gold farming is like the most boring thing in the world to watch because it's really not, unless like whoever you're watching it, you know, is some really good like speed runner or something, or you know, they make an absurd amount of gold or whatever. It's not that lucrative of a stream source, but we'll see. Little 360 action. Oh, parkour as fuck. Get these guys all together. Then we go bam, bam, dead. There we go. Made a few thousand gold right there. Not bad. Made about 4,000 gold in about 10 seconds. Not even. Less. It was like 2 seconds. Do, 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 do. I'm more the guy that says stream. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I've never really streamed what people wanted me to stream. Like, I usually stream whatever's gonna entertain me for a while. But, you know, there's also sometimes where, like, I'm even bored with myself, and I'm like, yeah, dude, this definitely sucks. But I definitely wanted to play something else. I was thinking about playing maybe PUBG a little bit later on tonight at, like, 9 or 10 o'clock. Or Counter-Strike. We could pick up zombies again just for a night, but I don't know what the fuck I'd play. I'm pretty bored of all of them. I still have all of World War II zombies that I haven't played. Like, I played one World War II zombies map, and that's it. So I could get into that and try that again. But I don't know. I do want to play something else tonight, though. And it'll either end up being PUBG or Counter-Strike. And I'm pretty god-awful at Counter-Strike, so it might be PUBG. First game, it's funny. Like I take these breaks, and like the first game after a break, I always win. Like it's the funniest shit. Like when I play like regularly, like I actually play, I win like once every like 20 games, and every single time I take like a 1 or 2 month break, my first game back, I always win. It's the funniest shit. And I usually win with like no gear because I'm like so busy trying to like refigure out my controls and shit. And I end up with like the most trash weapons, yet somehow I fucking win it. Every time. It just happened the other night. It was fucking funny as shit. People are still fucking playing Black Ops 3. Holy shit. Let's grab that. Let's go over here and let's grab these guys. Actually, do we want it now? Let's not go that far. Let's not do that. Do 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 do. Grab these puppies. Grab the puppies and the boss. Shabow! Shabow! Kill this guy. Kill that guy. Boo bam. You know, I'm actually not gonna skin anymore. I've got so many leathers I have to sell. I'm gonna hold off for a while on leather. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, did the fucking boss run past me? Do 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 do. I mean, they're all fun. I've just played them so much that like I have nothing left to do in them. You know what I mean? Like I have no reason to like go back and pick up Black Ops 3. I have no reason to go back and play Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 or World at War or anything realistically. I am heavily debating on if I want to pick up Black Ops 4 because that's coming out like not too long after the expansion for this game releases. And it's like right at the prime cycle of like still getting characters built up, still getting all your gear, all that shit. So I'm not totally sure if I'm gonna play Black Ops 4 yet or not. I honestly don't think I'm gonna be playing Black Ops 4 because the new expansion for this literally comes out in like 2 weeks. And I'm gonna have so much shit I gotta get done. Like I only have 2 more weeks left of making gold, so hopefully I'll be at least a couple million gold by then. If all things go to plan, we should be pretty well off by then, but I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. The Dark Iron Highway. Iron Highway. Grab these dudes, gotta grab this dog. This dog always runs back. I don't understand it. Grab all these guys. Boogie over here, grab this fucker. Suck my temples. Suck my flaps, you piece of shit. Grab off these dudes. Okay, that's all of them. Do 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 do. That's it. Takes about 10 minutes to run this place, give or take. You should be able to run this in 10 minutes. And I'm slow. Like there's some guys that can bang out this place in like 8 minutes. But 10 minutes is the average. If you're taking longer than 10 minutes, you definitely got to clean your shit up. Like you're definitely fucking up somewhere. Let's get out of here. Let's reset it. And let's do it again. So we made 6,400 gold so far in the last 20 minutes. Really? Let's grab these guys. Why are they being such little bitches today? I should really be doing this on my rogue so I can go make up all those bars that I have. Speed running? Not really. There's really no way to do speed runs at the moment. Like they do things like how fast can you complete ABT on Mythic or whatever, and there's shit like that, but it's not really a thing. Like people do like certain types of things, but it's not a very popular thing at all. Speed running is not a very popular aspect right now. That's all of it. So yeah, we made a quick 779 gold on that pull. Did we get more than one of those? No, we just got one, right? Yeah, we just got one. This dagger sells for 800 gold. Why? Is it a fucking... Oh, that's why it's a fucking twink weapon. That makes sense. There we go. Okay. Did that. Let's go grab these dogs and the boss. Suck my flap, you piece of shit. That's a really big fucking... That's a really big, patrol. Wow, couldn't think of the word. That was weird. go. Okay. This pull right here is typically the one that, this and the second puller where I usually get all my big items from. Typically. Not always, but usually. I mean, all three are pretty good, but... Go. What? Nice. Oh, that was a lot of greens. Okay, that's it. So we're gonna destroy the Librum of Rumination. Get that out of there. So we're at 10-6 right now after 2 runs.
It is too far away.
Oh God. Well, the bosses were completely one-shottable up until the stat squish. Once they did the stat squish, it made it a little more difficult. But you used to be able to wipe out everything in a pack with like one swipe. They were all dead. Oof. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Do 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 do. Alright, got all these dudes. Alright, we got all these guys. Ow, dude. All itchy. me kill the boss. Okay. We out. The Swashbuckler's Eye Patch, huh? That's a cool one. Dope. Yeah, no, these days you're not even... You haven't even really started playing at 13 yet, to be honest. Like, this game, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't start until you hit max level. Like, this game is all about endgame content, and you haven't even started to play until you've hit that level. There we go. It's still, the game is still a lot of fun. Like, I still love playing this game. World of Warcraft has been, that and COD Zombies has been like the only games that I started playing when I was younger that I still can pick up and love playing today. Counter-Strike is like that too. It's just very, very stressful for me, being that I come from like a super competitive background where at one point I was like one of the top 50 players in the United States. And then now, like any asshole with a mouse and keyboard can fucking kick ass in that game because they made it so dumb easy. Alright, there we go. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, they give you, the thing that's cool is you can download it and do a trial account, so you can play a lot of the game for free right now. I think for 10 days, and that way you can at least like figure out if it's something you want to play. I think that's really cool, and I think a lot of other games should implement that. Um, you know, where you can get like a 72-hour trial, and it's not like you can only do it on specific weekends. Like, it's available on their site 24/7, and I think that's incredible. I think that's something that they definitely need to, a lot of other companies need to get their hands on and start doing. We're gonna have to clear out our bags after this next run, for sure. Right.
I need to get closer.
There we go. Let's pop this sucker out. Boom. Okay, let's do this again. This is probably gonna be my last run in here, and then we'll go run Skolo. Go. What's up? Can't remember where the entrance to Skolo is. I haven't been out there in a minute. There we go. Let's grab this shit right there. Ba-da-da-da-da. There we go.
Inventory is full.
Okay, that's it. So let's hearth out. Let's go mail some of this shit back. Let's vendor the rest. Let's go to school though. Let's see. This is a little trash. Okay, so send that to him. Oh shit, hang on. There we go. And then now we will go to Scholomance. Ba ba ba.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Okay.
Hey there. See you around.
Let me double check where the entrance is. That's right. So that's the Western Plaguelands, right? If it ain't sick. Hey, it's Mito. What up, dude? How you been, homeboy? I was like, who's this? If it ain't sick, it ain't. Oh, that's who it is. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Christ. How's my sweet Mito doing? Oh, you know. Same shit, different day, man. Got a day off of work. Gonna do absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna leave this chair at all today. I had to go to Subway earlier to get some lunch, and I was so disappointed that I got out of my chair. Although I did need to get a big jug of water, which was nice.
Light bless you.
Figure out where the fuck I'm going. Am I going to Western? I am. I'm going to Western Plaguelands, so let's go to Chillwind Camp. Chillwind Camp. Bam! That's where we're going. That place right there. That's where we're going. Gonna go run some Skolomance, yo. Oh, fucking shit. So beat feet. Oh, dude, the Scoot's looking fucking dope. I keep seeing your videos and shit popping up. And I gotta tell you, man, I think yours is the only Scoot I've ever seen in my life that I've been like, that's actually pretty sick. I think that's the only one I've ever seen. Like, I've seen them worked on before. Like, I've seen people build them up and shit. But the only ones I've ever seen have been, like, way over the top. With, like, a fucking, you know, like a 4-foot swing bar on it. Or a swing arm for no reason. Like, just stupid shit. Like, really dumb shit. Like, obnoxious. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I guess, but like it's really obnoxious. But yours is like so classy, dude. That shit is so fucking classy, man. Class with a capital C. Fucking love this MyPod. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we've earned 13,000 gold so far. We got to get. Hopefully we get some of the good shit out of that chest at the end of Skolo. That's why we're even running this, is just for that final chest. There are some other big items that drop, but it's mostly a final chest is what I'm after. What are our professions at? Oh shit, skinning is capped. That's why I haven't been earning points. Okay. Next Dalaran visit, we gotta upgrade our skinning. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, fell steel bars are a good one, but it takes for fucking ever to smelt fell steel. Ooh, Titan steel is a good one, but again, that's a lot of shit I gotta get for that. Damn, the titanium ore is worth more than the bar. Look at that. 2 ores are about 700 gold. A little bit more, and 1 bar sells for 450. Damn, I have to go farm some titanium in Northrend. Shit. Shit. Because I know this stuff is all over the place up there. That might be a good one. I wonder if there's any good farm spots for titanium. Oh, so Ice Crown is my best play to go. Best place to go. Okay. Dope. So I guess we'll go do that later, man. We're gonna try to get some titanium. I wish you could turn bars into ores. That would be sick. Because that would be such a good market just to go to the auction house, buy up a bunch of ores, split them in half, and then resell just the ore. That would be some fucking... That'd be some big profit on that. Because people really need that shit for transmogs from Wrath. So I need 300 in mining for this fucking guy. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm fucking tired, man. I don't know if I gotta take my medication or what, but I just feel fucking beat right now. When was my last doctor's appointment? Let me see, because something doesn't add up here. Hmm. That doesn't make any sense. Why am I so low on my medication? Something doesn't seem right here. Something is not adding up. I think she only gave me 10. I think is what the problem is. Because I just went there. What day? Yeah, that's what happened. She only gave me 10. Okay, so I have 10 more waiting. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Why did she only give me 10? That's why it was so cheap, too. Okay. I see what happened. Okay. Fuck is that? What was that? Here's Skullo. Dun dun dun! This is the place right here. It's taken over by zombies. Whoops. Bam! Here we go. Hell yeah.
Class is now in session.
Hmm.
Dismissed. I can never die. This cannot be.
Ah. There we go. Grab all these guys.
Death hurts.
Death hurts.
My dear, it appears we have visitors. Friends of yours, Voss?
You there. Make yourselves useful and deal with these summoners.
Death only served to empower my summoners further. Behold! What's the matter, Voss? Getting tired?
I'll never stop hunting your kind necromancer.
Believing a
Never.
You too are beautiful, Voss. Have you looked in a mirror recently, my dear? You should embrace this gift that has been bestowed.
Run, necromancer. Your life ends when I catch my breath.
Come, Voss. Your fate awaits you.
Oh, this is like Minion Axe. Skolo is so sick. I loved it. This dungeon was so dope. That's it.
Did you forget, girl? I am the Dark Master. I command the undead.
I won't let you.
Now turn your lovely rune blades on our guests and fetch me their bones.
I can't fight him. Die, necromancer!
The bones! You rat!
Leave me to die alone, please.
Okay, let's get these guys all up here.
If you haven't come to study, I'll use you to teach a lesson. Class dismissed.
Where's the chest? Hmm. I'm so confused. There's supposed to be a chest somewhere. Hmm. Interesting. Does it only spawn sometimes? Interesting. Hmm. What? Oh, you can't do it anymore. Okay, so you can't do it anymore. That sucks. Hmm. Good to know. That sucks. Very interesting. Okay.
Class is now in session.
Oh shit! You can still die to that? Holy fuck! Well then, that sucks.
Class dismissed. I can never die. This cannot be.
Do 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 no 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 no. There we go.
Death hurts. Unreal.
My dear, it appears we their deaths only serve to What's the matter? This is beautiful. The weaving of flesh and bone. You too are beautiful, boss. Have you looked, my dear? You should embrace this gift
Run,
that has been
necromancer.
bestowed upon you.
Your life ends once I catch my breath.
Come, Voss. Your fate awaits you. Did you forget, girl? I am the Dark Master. I command the undead.
I won't let you.
Now turn your lovely rune blades on our guests and fetch me their bones.
I can't fight him. Die, necromancer!
The bones! You rat!
Leave me,
Poor Lillian boss.
Please.
So creepy. The kid's eyes on the wall, like they do follow you everywhere. So creepy.
If you haven't come to study, I'll use you to teach a lesson. School is over. Class dismissed.
This game's gotta hook us up with something dope, dude. Come on already. The fuck? So maybe Scholomance isn't worth farming anymore. Maybe that's just what it is. We'll run it another couple times, but if we don't get anything, we're gonna go to Strat. Cause that's right over the hill. Oh shit. Look at that. The fucking heads turn and follow you. What the fuck? Creepy. Creepy. Never noticed that before. So we'll give it like 3 more runs, and if we don't get anything, we're gonna call it and go to Strat.
Class is now in session.
and bone and you too are beautiful. My dear, you should embrace this gift that has
Run,
been bestowed
necromancer.
upon you.
Your life ends once I catch my breath.
Come, Voss. Your fate awaits you.
What is Lillian Voss? Like a fucking... I don't understand what class she would be. Death Knight? No, Death Knights let use mana. No idea what she is. Okay.
Did you forget, girl? I am the Dark Master. I command the undead.
I won't let you.
I am the Sith Lord.
I'm listening.
Now turn your lovely rune blades on our guests and fetch me their bones.
Yeah, so she's supposed to be a Death Knight, but she uses mana?
Die, necromancer!
I'm not sure I understand that one.
You rat!
Leave me to die alone. Please.
So after like 3 or 4 runs, we've only earned 3,000
I
gold.
use you, fool. Class
Terrible.
dismissed.
So we'll do 2 more runs, and if the most expensive item we've earned at the end of it is still only fucking 2 grand or 15 hundo, I'm gonna call it on this one. This used to be worth it when you could get the chest, but now that you can't get the chest, it's kind of pointless. Whoopsies. We're able to just go to strat and not waste our, because we're killing lockouts right now. So let's not do that. Let's just go to strat. And that way we can make up for it, because strat takes a while. You cannot hit lockout on strat. Oops. Okay, let's do it. Let's go fly out. I fucking hate Fortnite with a passion, my dude. I fucking hate that game with everything within me. That shit drives me up the fucking wall, man. Brr, brr. Let's keep an eye out for any rares. Because we got quite a few in this area. There should be a big bat flying around. Who dropped some serious shit? Yes, this is World of Warcraft. Si, senor. The big bat, I think, can drop a cloak that's worth a lot, if I'm correct. Definitely stopping for no iron deposit. Fuck that noise. Although we are going to go to Northrend pretty soon and see if we can make a nice little titanium farm. That would be dope. This is where we want to be, is right here. So we're going to go over this way, right? That's Skolo, or Strat? No, that's not Strat. Strat is over there. There it is. There it is. I might play Black Ops 4. I haven't quite decided yet because the timing is horrible. Black Ops 4 comes out right after the expansion for this game comes out. And I take my rating pretty serious, so I'm going to be trying to grind out my levels and get geared up and shit for it. So I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to buy Black Ops 4, I just don't know how much of it I'm going to play. I'm definitely buying it just for zombies though. So, that's one thing. But I love zombies. I was a big zombie streamer a year or so ago. Zombies has always been like one of my favorite things of all time. So I probably will end up playing zombies. I'm not a big COD multiplayer fan. I don't like how they set it up. It's just it's too much for me. But I will probably end up playing zombies. Absolutely. Go. It's not that bad, Chuck. Sometimes if I have the name tags up, it's worse. Like if I have the actual fucking nameplates on, holy shit, it's ridiculous. So we got a mailbox there, there's another one right there. Here we go, let's kill these guys. Yeah, I've been streaming at really odd times, that's why. I'm going to be streaming more though, just for shits and gigs. I'm gonna try playing a little more WoW, especially when BFA comes out. I'll be streaming a boatload. Just because I do miss streaming. I do miss talking to people. Oh shit, I got a chest right there I gotta open up. Go, gotta keep our eye out for the rare spawn. He could be anywhere around here. typically leaning up against some wall. Redemption. Look at that guy. That's a classic right there. Hey man, have a good time, man. Enjoy yourself, bro. Appreciate it. There he is. So there's our postmaster. There's the rare right there. Here's Timmy. Timmy the Cruel. There we go. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Kind of for personal reasons, to be totally honest. I don't know. I think YouTube kind of fucked a lot of people, and a lot of us didn't want to start over again, because that would mean I have to restart on Twitch. And I tried restarting what I was doing on Twitch. I tried so hard. What the fuck keeps pushing me? Stop. I tried rebranding myself on Twitch, but it just didn't happen. But I think what a lot of it is I think a lot of these guys, they stream just to try to make a career out of it. And I think that whenever something happens that kind of makes it seem like that's an impossible dream or an impossible thing, I think they just give up. Because, like, at the end of the day, a lot of these guys that start streaming, like, I stream just because I get really bored when I'm playing games, and I enjoy having people to talk to. And if I can have a cool conversation with a viewer in the meantime, or I can make somebody laugh, then that's why I do it. But I think a lot of people these days, they hear about, you know, the few people that are able to make a career out of streaming games, and then they're like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make millions of dollars just playing video games, and they think that it's like some super easy feat. And they work pretty hard to get their name built up, and then there's like one minor bump in the road, and they just say fuck all and they give up. That's what I think most of it is, to be totally honest with you. Like there's a few of us out there that we just stream just for shits and gigs. And if we don't make any money, we don't make any money. It's not a big deal. For a lot of people, if they're not making money, it's not worth doing. That's fine, but it's just how a lot of people are. Plans. Oh! I thought that I was like, those are only worth 9 gold. I thought it was a different pattern than it was. Yeah, I mean, it's a dead platform in some ways, in other ways it's not. Twitch is always going to be king of gaming and shit. But no, that's exactly it, Chuck. You know, a buddy of mine started streaming like literally 2 months ago, and you know, and he has a following in other aspects, not with gaming, but in another industry he has a following, and he had thought that that would transfer over. So he started streaming, and he got like 1 or 2 followers. He got like 1 subscriber, and he thought that like from there out he was just gonna get thousands of viewers. Now he thought that because he was affiliated with Twitch, he was gonna make a ton of money and all this crazy shit. But at the end of the day, man, that's not true at all. Like, yeah, if you can go and if you can go and build yourself a following, that's cool. But a lot of people think that it happens overnight. People think that there's something fucking special about them where they're gonna get thousands of viewers overnight. They think that, you know, you can just that you can just start streaming and instantly you're gonna start making tons of money. They don't realize that it takes a lot of hard work. Like, it really does. And you know, just because you have 5 subscribers on Twitch, that doesn't mean that you're gonna start making a lot of money. People think that you know, they can just have a couple followers here and there and a couple streamers and they'll just make a few $100 a week. Like, that's not how it works at all. And you know, and the dude is getting all pissed off. He's been streaming for like 3 months now. And he's like, oh, I put in so much time and effort and I never have viewers. This is bullshit. And then I go and I watch his stream and he doesn't even fucking do anything, you know? Like, me and, like, I'm talking right now, like, that's not what, like, that's not a big deal, but, like, I'm trying to engage you. I'm trying to keep it kind of up and have a conversation for people to follow. You know, so, like, you asked about Lunatic. He would have just been like, I don't know. And that's it. And I'm like, dude, you gotta be more engaging, man. I'm like, you gotta talk to people. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be entertaining. I'm like, you're an entertainer and you're not being very entertaining right now. And he doesn't get that. So I don't think I don't think he's gonna go anywhere, and it sucks because he's a really nice guy. He's a great dude. He's just not made for Twitch streaming. That's all there is to it. Exactly. Right. Well, you know, and that's the thing is that people think that, like, it's so fucking funny because people think like, oh man, you can just you can just stream. You don't need to like do anything. You can just do it. I'm gonna start doing it. And they think that like they're the only person in the world that wants to try streaming. And like I tell everybody, I'm like, listen, if you wanna take a hand at streaming, you need to be patient. And they're like, why? Well, because there's a lot of people that do it. Not really. And I'm like, not really? Go ahead. Whatever game you're gonna stream. Now, unless you're streaming like Donkey Kong 64 or something, if you're streaming any modern game, like, go on Twitch, look up the game, and look how many people are streaming it. There's maybe 3 or 4 of them that have over like a couple thousand viewers. Then there's 10 of them maybe that have around 100 viewers. And then there's thousands of people that are at 0 viewers. And it's like the odds of you being one of those thousands with 0 viewers are pretty good. Unless you're like really fucking funny, or like, you know, you got you know, some, like, you got a big set of tits or something, it's not gonna work out for you. It's just not. And that's a fact. I've been streaming for a very long time. You know, I used to stream, oh god, I was streaming Counter-Strike Source and World of Warcraft when Twitch first came out. Now, the honest to god truth is that if I had never given up on my first Twitch channel, I would be having hundreds of thousands of viewers right now. But I gave up because I thought it wasn't going to go anywhere. And this was before people were making tons of money on it. This was like right at the beginning where it was kind of just a social platform. You know, I had thousands upon thousands of followers. You know, every time I streamed, I'd have like 100 viewers. And it was fun. It was a blast. And then, you know, that was back like right after I got out of high school. What is that sound? And I decided I was just going to kind of take life more seriously and stop gaming. So I shut down my Twitch channel, and that was it. And if I never, you know, there wasn't a lot of people streaming Counter-Strike, so I had a bunch of people watching, and I was kind of known in the community because I was doing, you know, professional play and shit like that. And so there was a big interest in people watching me play. I did very well for myself. And if I'd kept that channel up, I'd be doing very well right now. But I shut it down, and it sucks. And then I tried bringing the channel back with Destiny, and actually did pretty well. I didn't do too bad for myself. I had a decent little following on Destiny. And then I gave up again when my PlayStation died. And then I came back again for something else. I was playing something else on PlayStation at the time, and I had more viewers. And then I didn't come back again until I made a brand new account and I did my zombies thing last time. And like you saw, like you know, you were there for most of it, where my channel grew very quickly. You know, I'd been in it for like 6 months, and you know, I'd hit 1,000 subscribers. We had a pretty solid amount of people in the chat every stream, and that was cool. That was great. but I don't want to play zombies all day, every day. You know, there's really nothing you get out of it. At least in World of Warcraft, all this time that I'm spending playing, I'm, you know, making gold, or I'm earning loot, or whatever. You know, the truth is that if I had picked up zombies tonight, and I streamed zombies, like if I'd streamed, like, something, if I'd streamed, like, fucking, I don't know, like Black Ops 3, we would probably have a bunch of viewers in. You know what I mean? Like, we would probably have a ton of fucking people come in. Which would be a funny test to see if we go and play zombies later on tonight. We'll see how many people would come in. But I'm sure, like, a lot of the old community would come back in, and they'd be like, holy shit, he's playing zombies, holy fuck, you know what I mean? Which would be cool to find out, because I haven't played zombies in a fucking long time. Ooh, the Hammer of the Titans, that's a cool one. Hell yeah. And it sells really quick, too. It's not worth much, though. Whew. Right, well, that's where I fucked up on the Zombies channel, because the time, you know, Infinite Warfare had just come out, I'd been so excited for it. You know, I actually started making a name for myself in Black Ops 3, like, right at the end of Black Ops 3. And I started off as a Zombies channel, and that is what the problem was, is that, you know, and now, like, and the thing is I go through phases. You know, like right now I love World of Warcraft, but in 6 months I might be done playing it, or the new expansion might be really shitty and I might give up on it. Like, it's really hard to know where I'm gonna be as far as gaming goes. And I'm not the type of person where, like, Sunday night I play WoW, Tuesday night I play PUBG, Thursday night I play Counter-Strike, Friday night I come back to WoW. Like, I play the same game until I'm done with it. You know what I mean? Like, I play it until I'm bored with it, or until, like, I have nothing left to do. And that's kind of why I was the way I was with zombies, was because, you know, I had a lot of shit I wanted to get done. I had a lot of stuff that I was trying to do. Who did I miss? Oh, I gotta go back up. Oopsies. That's what the problem is. Ready? I'm gonna beat the game. Ready? Watch us. Ha! Tried to trap me, little bitches. Get wrecked, binary code. Alright, let's go with that. Go. Alright, so now we can go down and do the boss. There we go. But, I don't know. I feel like World of Warcraft, people don't mind watching it. I think that World of Warcraft streamers end up being the most fun streamers. So, hopefully people, you know, even people that don't play WoW can come in and have fun watching it and kind of ask questions, and maybe it'll get people into playing WoW, because this game is very fun. You know, there's a lot of people that say, oh, the new version sucks. But the thing is that World of Warcraft has been the most popular PC game. Well, at this point it's getting tough because you have games like Overwatch and shit like that out there. But Overwatch is still a Blizzard game, so it's still being made by the same company. So, you know, it kind of has that same feel to it. But, you know, World of Warcraft has been the most popular RPG and pretty much the most popular PC game on the market for over a decade. And you know what? Yeah, maybe the newest version isn't as good as it was when the game first came out. Maybe the newest patch isn't that great. Maybe the newest expansion isn't the greatest version of WoW. But the fact remains that this game still has a humongous population that plays it. You know, they still have to make brand new servers 14 years later because they just can't. They just don't have the capacity. So I think people need to stop, like, looking at games like, oh yeah, this guy hates that game. You know, I watch this streamer online, he hates this game, so I'm not gonna play that. You know, like, I see it a lot. You know, I see, you know, I'll like watch a Twitch streamer for a minute before I like load up my game or whatever. And, you know, I'll see somebody be like, oh, what do you think of this game? And the person's like, oh, that game is fucking garbage. Ugh, fuck that game. And then their viewers are like, oh, it sucks. Okay. And half the time, like, they don't have a very good reason as to why it sucks. Except for it's just not their cup of tea. Just because I find a game isn't my cup of tea, that doesn't mean the game sucks. Like Fortnite, I fucking hate Fortnite. It's not for me. The building isn't for me. The way that the game shoots isn't for me. But I can't deny that it's a good game considering how many fucking millions of people around the world play it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, to me, a game might suck, but I can't say, like, you know, jokingly to friends, I might be like, oh, that game fucking sucks. But I'm saying that from the sense of I don't like that game. It's not for me. But I can't say that Fortnite sucks when the game has been absolutely insane over the past year. That game has done nothing but grow and grow and grow. They've yet to have a month where they've lost players since that game came out. So I might not like it, but that doesn't mean the game is trash. So whenever I see Twitch streamers that are, you know, talking about a game, like let's say I'm playing PUBG and people in chat are talking about Fortnite, and I'm like, Fortnite blows, that game is the worst. A lot of people aren't even going to try playing the game because their favorite streamer says it sucks, and that's just messed up. It's so stupid, dude. Like, and that's why a lot of games don't get the credit that they deserve. Is because one streamer out there, like Escape from Tarkov, when the beta dropped and people first started playing that, streamers were like, "Oh, this game sucks. This game is so bad," and so many people didn't play it because of it. But at the end of the day, Escape from Tarkov is really, really good. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not gonna say it sucks. Hey, hey, Jiggy. It's going. It's actually been a really slow day. I haven't gotten any good drops yet. What's up, Pakuli? I know, man. It's been a spell. How you doing, homie? But, you know, like when it comes to WoW, you know, like I have people that come in here all the time. They'll pop in late night and like, oh, your people still play World of Warcraft? LOL. That game sucks. And I'm like, if you think so. Like I said, man, like no, maybe Legion isn't as good as Wrath. Or maybe, you know, the game doesn't quite play as well as it used to, or maybe the optimization has kind of declined a little bit. But you can't look at you know, you can't look at a game that's been around for 14 years, that's consistently, you know, held a high community level, and say that the game sucks. You can't do that. It just doesn't work like that. Like, just because you don't like the game doesn't mean that the game sucks. Like, you know, I might say that Fortnite sucks, but there's millions of people out there that would completely disagree with me. So just because I don't like the game doesn't mean the game sucks. You know? Yeah, no, Tarkov, so I can't play Tarkov. I've tried it and I can't play it because the coloring in that game is actually too accurate. I cannot see people unless, like, we're in a white room and they're wearing like their regular, like, you know, military greens. I cannot see enemies in that game. I get shot from places that I like, and it's a regular thing. It's not like here and there. Every time I get shot at, and it's not a face-to-face fight, I don't know where they are. Even face-to-face, I lose enemies all the time. So I can't play Escape, even though it's fun. Like, I played it and it was fun. It's definitely not optimized the best. But they're also fixing it. It's sort of an indie company working on it. It's a very, very, very big game. That's a huge game for a kind of indie company to try to put out there. I give those guys a ton of respect for making Tarkov what it is. Like, that's super impressive. But the game is beautiful. The shooting is realistic. The way that they do weapon attachments and shit is really sick. If Escape from Tarkov kind of lost the whole, like, the whole survival strategy feel to it, with like all the crazy stuff in the inventory you got to change around, then it was more sort of like a PUBG kind of setup where you can kind of, like, you can find attachments for your weapon, but like there wasn't all these different types of ammunitions and all these different types of armor pieces. Like, you just had a handful and it was kind of set up, like, it was simplified down a lot. I would play Tarkov like crazy. Absolutely. Did I miss a mailbox? there we go. Nice little 4,800 gold cape. That'll work. Or what is that, a chest? It's a chest piece. Yeah, I mean, you know, having colorblind options is definitely a must for any game. But I think that I think a lot of these companies need to sort of work on the way that their colorblind filters work. They need to have customizable colorblind filters where you can actually go in and change individual colors on your own, not just like blues and greens, or blues and purples, reds and greens, browns and oranges. Like, you should be able to go in and actually hand change each and every color that you want to change. That's how they should work. It shouldn't just be for people with blue type colorblind, red type, and green type. It should be a fully customizable thing. Not really. I actually haven't run strat in a really, really long time as far as like real farming goes. But there is a couple pretty good greens and shit that drop in here. I don't know if it's still in here, but there was a dagger that dropped that used to be worth like 10k. So I'm hoping I can get something cool. We've earned 11,000 gold since we got in here, but it's been an hour. So 11,000 gold in an hour is pretty bad. So hopefully I get some really big ticket item. Like typically the way that these instances work is they're either like Blackrock Depths, where you just always get a decent amount of stuff. Or, you know, so there's those instances, the ones that are just always good, like Old Demon, Blackrock Depths, Lower Blackrock Spire. And then there's some where you don't earn anything, like the Dead Mines. Like there's one decent drop in the Dead Mines, and it's only worth like 5k, and it never drops. And then there's some instances like Strat, where like you get some stuff here and there. Actually, I'd say Oldemon is more in this category, but you also do get a lot of good stuff in Oldemon, where you kind of like, you get some smaller items here and there, nothing too crazy. Like you're still earning gold, so it's not like a total waste of time. But you know, smaller items here and there, and then out of nowhere, it drops you like a 600,000 gold cape or helm or something like that. You know, so there's the ones that are slow, but after enough runs, they're 100% worth it. And then there's the ones that are just shit. But I still prefer the ones like Blackrock Depths, where you're always earning gold no matter what. And then occasionally you end up with like a, you know, 100,000 gold piece. That's nice. But typically the ones like Strat, it's not a 100,000 gold piece that drops. It's like it's a million gold piece. Like Oldemon. Oldemon is so boring. Oldemon is the one farm that I hate doing, but there's a couple of items that drop in Oldemon that sell for 1,000,000 gold. So it's kind of like, you know, if you can handle being bored and you just keep running Oldemon over and over and over and over again, eventually it's going to pay off and you're going to get some really good stuff. Like the Shoveler. The Shoveler drops semi-often, like once every 5 or 6 runs. And that's like a 10,000 gold mace transmog. You know, there's the other one that drops out of there, the pick, the mining pick, transmog. So it turns like any, I think it's an axe. It turns any one-hander into, you know, for transmog wise, makes it look like a mining pick, but also doubles as an actual mining pick. So it like adds like +10 to your mining. But if you get that thing to drop, dude, it's worth like friggin' 5 million gold. Like, there's people that transfer servers just to buy that item and then have it in their collection. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. So Oldemon is probably like one of my most hated farms, but some of the drops are undeniable. Cool. 300 gold recipe. Cool. Have to go empty out our bags here in a second. Sorry if I bailed on you last night. Last night was really weird. I was having some weird issue. Right, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get you, if you're on tonight, we'll get you all set up, homie. We'll get you all good. You gotta send all this silk to, what's his nuts, to Taco. Yeah, well, that's the thing. So if you get that warning, um, it depends. Sometimes you'll get that warning, like there is items that you go to sell, and you know, if you were to post it to the auction house, you'd actually lose money than just vendoring it. There is items like that. Like there's absolutely items like that. But there's not a lot. Like I get it here and there with like some of the older like vanilla recipes and shit like that, patterns. Where you know, between, so like let's say you sell in the auction house for 1 gold, right? And then it costs you 5 silver to actually post it, when it vendors for you know, for 1 gold and 6 silver or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So you end up actually losing money as opposed to just vendoring the fucking thing. Plagued rat. Are you on Discord now? Dude, let me out of here, you cunt. Jesus. Jesus Christ. For fuck's sake. Let's kill these ghouls. Fuck yeah. Okay, let me get out of here and sell my shit, and then I'll pop in the old Discord. No, I got nothing else to talk about, so I figure maybe that'll make a good video. People to come back and look at how to set up their TSM and shit. Alright, let's do that. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell, 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 sell it, sell it. Oops, don't sell it. Oh shit, you were in Shadow Silk in here? Hell yeah, I didn't know that. That's fucking dope. Okay, and let's head over to the other side. Okay, I'm gonna come in Discord right now. Let's see. Alright, so let's get Levi on the horn. Get him on the horn, Frankie. Call him on the horn. Whoa, is there a new layout to Discord? Oh no, there's not. That was weird. What the fuck is free chat? Oh, this is the channel I was in with those pugs. That's what it is. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, my game just like freaked out.
Who'd that be?
Your dad.
Healer?
Oh, he ran.
I'm your father.
What are you up to?
Pooping.
Fucking shit up.
On?
Call of Duty.
Oh. Have you played the new No Man's Sky update?
I tried it for like a second.
I need
I
to.
thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't Have you played co-op with someone else?
Yeah, Jaden and I were playing it last night.
Oh,
There's a lot of there's a lot of shitty bugs.
yeah, that's what I read on your Discord chatting.
Oh yeah. So you know, but I mean that's not
Yeah.
totally game breaking. You just
Yeah.
can't do a certain few missions, and you have to have good ping, or else you get that bug where you shoot yourself.
I see.
Let me know when you're in on a character, Levi, and we can get you all fucking rocking and rolling.
Your mom's a rock in a hard place.
Oh.
That wasn't even in context, man. You're better than that.
Am I though? You don't
Yeah.
even know me.
You're way better than that. Everyone's better than that.
I
Damn.
don't know. I'd say your mom jokes can go anyway.
Kind of like your mom.
Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Got
but that
him.
yeah, but that would made sense though. Just because somebody used the word hard,
Oh.
you can't just be like your mom is a rock in a hard place.
Yeah, yeah, you
Like,
can.
man, dude, this
I-
bread is like super stale. It's hard as hell. Your mom is a
Your
rock
mom's
in a
stale
hard
as
place.
fuck.
Doesn't work that way, man.
It does. I guess you've never been to my house, because in this house, your mom goes for any fucking thing.
I mean, I might have been in your house. I don't really know who you are. For all I know, you could be like a local friend that I know, but I don't think
Your
it's the
mom's
case.
my local friend in a hard place.
Are you from
Got
Connecticut? Because she might be.
Woohoo! I'm feeling good.
Where do you find these people, Levi?
I'm actually his brother.
Are you?
He came out of my mother.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Well, I mean, I feel really bad that you're related to Levi. That's horrible.
Ooh.
I would be too. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Levi's pretty hot. I'd bang him.
Mm.
Yes. Hi, Luna. What are you looking at me for? Why are you doing that?
Except when he does that, where he puts on like a baby voice to talk to his dog. That's bizarre. Just talk to your dog like a normal person, man. Like, what up, Chief? How you doing, Kimosabi?
What up, you old grandma?
Got him.
What up, you old saggy bag of tits?
I don't like your breath, Luna. It's not nice.
Yeah, go breathe some more.
Fucking Animal Kingdom in my room right now. Luna's sitting right next to me, and Uli's laying on the table behind my monitor.
That's probably why she's in there.
Probably. Fucking A, dude. All I did was push her away with my hand, and now my hand smells like dirty dog. I need to go wash my hands. I can't stand that, dude.
Damn, I just got a lot of drops and like, wait, was there a boss in there? No, that was weird. I thought we had a boss drop, but we didn't. Ooh, I got the Banshee finger, yo. Hell yeah. That's sick. So, what did you get set up on TSM last night? Fine. Be that way. What a penis. What a penis he is. Let's grab these guys.
Who are you playing Call of Duty with? Is Jaden on? Fine. Never mind.
There we go. 1,500 gold and drops, all in the same, right? All in the same loot. Nice.
Have you tried doing those like these farms for any other expansions, or is it just these ones that are worth it?
I know there's other dungeons that are lucrative. I've pretty much only messed with vanilla ones just because they're the ones that I know and they're the ones that I know work really well. But I'm pretty sure you can farm just about any dungeon from any expansion as long as like, so the Bastion of Twilight, if you farm like the first room of that place, for the for disenchanting materials for the what is it,
Yeah.
the dust or whatever that the greens can drop, you can make a ton of gold. You can actually
Does loot? Can you like plug that into your loot appraiser to see what its disenchant value is?
it shows up on with TSM when you hover over items. Typically it'll show you
Oh, okay.
what a disenchant value is on an item. But like, so what you can actually do is a lot of times people don't realize what they have, and you can check the auction house for like I think it's map. No, Bastion of Twilight was Cataclysm.
Yeah.
So you can check for like Cataclysm greens, and a lot of times people will post up like these 5 gold boots or whatever, or 10
Oh,
gold
and you can
boots,
buy them and
but
disenchant them and then
yeah,
sell.
yeah,
Oh.
because like each dust is worth like 35 or 40 gold or 50 gold or some shit like that, and
Yeah.
you get like 2 or 3 dust per disenchant. So like if you buy a green for 40 gold, but it disenchants into 120 gold, like you might as well just do it.
Yeah, it's free money.
Yeah, that's a
Doesn't take any time to do either.
right. I mean that's a quick one.
I would imagine though that it's not very reliable to sell like olds. Because
No,
what
it
are
is.
those old enchants? I guess you can get the appearances for transmocking enchants, right?
Well, it's transmogging. It's people that are trying to level their shit up. People have reasons for everything. Twinking, fucking all sorts of shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like I pretty much just farm for transmog. Like I don't disenchant any of my blues or anything, which I really should start doing again, actually.
Do you have what? Because you have to have it on that character, right?
Yeah, I've got it on my rogue. On
Gotcha.
this guy, I have skinning and mining, which I could realistically get rid of skinning, which I might do just because skinning is kind of hit or miss. But it's
Is Peacemaker a BOE?
no.
Okay, I was gonna say because he just got 2 of them.
Yeah, no, that's some shit ass pole arm that this prick drops.
Did you run what was it, BRD earlier?
Yeah.
Did you make anything good from that?
Nah, I think we made like 15 or 20k off of like 5 runs.
Ah, that's too bad.
It's, you know, I mean, either way, it's still like 50k in an hour, which is still cool. But like, it's hard when like, you know, like you saw the other night. Like I have nights like that really often where like I walk in there and I earn
Your second
200,000
run in.
gold. Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's why I like, dude, Lower Blackrock Spire and BRD are my 2 favorite farms. Fuck, I forgot that boss again. But I would say if you're looking for a good dungeon to farm and one that you can't get locked out of, either Lower Blackrock Spire or Oldemon. Oldemon, just because of, dude, those like 2 million gold drops. If you can get one of those, you're set for good.
So before you go into
What up,
like
Jordan? How you
see
doing,
what
homeboy?
kind of dungeon you're getting for loot, do you like look up auction like certain drops and check their value and then you just go for them, or is it you just go in and do it until something drops that you like?
What do you
You've been doing it for like so if you want to farm a new dungeon that you've never done before,
right?
you like look up online what drops and what their auction values are and then go for that, or like how do
No.
you start that process?
Like it's, so there's generally across the board, so like for the most part, why can't I get in there? For the most part with like with vanilla dungeons, there's a mass loot table for like every level 60 NPC, and they all share these all these drops, and those drops are typically pretty good. And then there's certain dungeons that have specific items, like Ultimon has specific items that I've seen sell for a lot, and that's why I'll run it. But like Lower Blackrock, I honestly the only reason I started running at was for Shadow Silk, because I needed it like way back in the day, and then I started getting all these like 5,000 gold drops and shit. Um, and then like BRD, the only reason I started farming in there was because I needed dark iron ores, and so I was getting a lot out of there and a lot out of MC. And then again with BRD, I started getting all these crazy drops and shit, and I was like, holy fuck! I was like,
So it's just more like trial and error for you.
oh, absolutely. Yeah, YouTubers can help you out. They can be like, oh, you should farm here. But the problem with YouTubers is that they'll typically tell you to like, I hate open world farming unless it's like something that I don't have any competition for. Like, if I have to go out into the open world and farm for something, and there's somebody else out there that I have to try to steal their kills from, and they're doing the same to me, I'll fucking freak out.
Can't you like have somebody invite you from like a low pop server though, and then just go
You
to where
can.
like that? So there's no competition.
You
Or,
can,
like
but
have an
like
alt on a different account or something.
within 20 minutes or so, someone else with like a realm hop add-on is gonna fucking come in there and
Wait, that's a thing.
yeah.
You don't have to be in a party with somebody to switch realms like that.
No, it does like this weird fucking thing where it like, and I don't even know if it's bannable or not because it used to be, but
I
then I
feel
guess
like
it's
it
not
would be.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll like scan. So like, let's say you want to farm like, I don't know, primal mana or something. So you got to your farm spot and there's a bunch of people there. You can like pop on the add-on and it'll like find whichever server has a lower amount of people, and then you do like, it does like a slash reload for you, and it pops you in that server.
Hmm.
It used to work really well, but I guess now it's they've made it so it doesn't work as well, and I'm assuming it's bannable because I've never seen any of the gold farmers that I look at on YouTube. I've seen none of them use it for open world farming, and that would be super useful
Gotcha.
if it was. But you know, like everyone right now is going for the chromatically, or the what is it, the chromatic sword, which is selling for like 10 million gold, but it's,
Even on our server.
yeah, across all
Damn.
servers. But only like 2 of them are gonna drop between last Tuesday and this Tuesday because the boss only spawns once every 72 hours.
You used to tickle on my butthole.
So like if you go to
Wait,
Stranglethorn, you'll see in that cave there's like literally hundreds upon hundreds of people waiting for this one boss to spawn.
Your mom's waiting to strangle thorn my cock.
You know my mom is dead, right?
That makes it even better, because then it's not offensive. I mean, sorry that your mom's dead, but... And then he's all silent afterwards.
He's smiling on the stream right now.
Fuck you, Levi. Why you gotta fucking...
Wait, he streams on Twitch?
Yeah.
You're such a piece of shit, Levi. I was trying to like play it out, you prick. Fucking hate
Okay,
you.
what's his name?
What a scumbag.
It's
Fucking prick.
it's Dom Wick. Dom _ Wick.
Fucking cunt. So what did you do with your TSM last night? What did you get set up?
So I figured out how to take items from my bags and make groups out of them to
Right.
post, like mass post. But I couldn't figure out how to set like the auction values for them.
Okay, so are
Because I
you...
think when I saw you had like certain, it was based on a percentage of the market value, right? Because
Right.
mine was like a base gold.
Yeah, they default is by price, which you can do that, but unless you want to update that shit, like literally every 20 minutes, it's not fucking worth it. Do you have
Yeah.
the desktop client for TSM, right?
I do.
Okay. So all you gotta do, with your oopsies, with your operations, it's like, you know, you do your operations, you make a fucking, you know, you make a new one. you don't really have to fuck with any of the other tabs except for post. Duration is pretty
Hmm.
fucking standard. Post cap is just how many you want to post. Um, 0 is unlimited. 200 is obviously your cap. Stack size, like if you got silk cloth or whatever, stack size, sell them in singles, sell them in stacks of 20, stacks of 200, whatever. If you want to keep a certain amount in your bag, like let's say you have 10 daggers that are worth like 10,000 gold a piece, but you only want to put up one at a time.
Yeah.
You can make it so you keep 9 of them or keep one of them or whatever. And you'll find that like you'll make more and more operations for like specific types of items or specific items in general. Um, but as
So
far
you
as
have to make a
posts,
separate. Do you have to make a separate group for the items that you want to disclude
if
from posting more of one of, or?
if well no like so the way that I do mine is like you can see on my left I've got like my blues, my epics, my rares, my greens. Those are all kind of set for the same operations. Um, but like if there's specific items, like if there's some super rare dagger that I have, I won't add it to
Mhm.
these groups. I'll just post it as like from the rare reagents list, which keeps the prices super tight as opposed to being with like the blues where there's a massive range of what they'll post at. So
Okay.
like at least blues and greens I'm not too worried about, but like super rare shit I typically just post that myself. I don't usually let TSM handle those, but like so my pricing and this is just what I do. Like you can set it up for whatever you want, dude. If it
So you're in groups, and then how do you find the operations tab from the group?
so when you're in a group, you just go to management or no, not management,
So I
operations.
have a
Sorry.
operations. Okay.
And then you can just add whichever operation you want to whichever group. So like I have for my blues and greens, I got my prices set up for that. And so that
Mhm.
means that if I'm selling these items in this group, then they'll all run from that BOE blues operation. So the operations are just how you want a group to handle loot. That's all it is. So if you have, greens and you only want those to be
No.
sold like, at top market price, then you can
Mhm.
set everything to 100%. And that way, you never go over, you never go under market price. But for mine, like most of my
Okay. So
items, like the bid percentage, you can set it to 100, you can set it to whatever. That's just, if you're selling an item for 100 gold, you get the, 89%, that means it'll,
okay. So
bid
right
for
there where
89
you're
gold.
looking at the posting price settings.
Yeah.
My bid percent. Shit. Where was that oxygen? Okay. My bid percent is in percents, right?
Right.
Anything below that for minimum, maximum, and normal price is set to a gold value. So how do I change that to
Just
a market percentage?
just delete them, like highlight them and delete them, and then just type in
Oh,
whatever
really?
percent DB market. Yeah.
Okay. So
So
should I use like your layout that you have right there?
no, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like the way I have mine set up is like it depends on your mindset. Like if you want to earn maximum gold, then you can keep those numbers tighter. So like the minimum post price is let's say an item's worth 100 gold. Pretty often, like most of the time, it's worth 100 gold, and you have a couple of them for sale. But you don't want to, you don't want to sell them for too cheap. So if your low price, if your minimum price is 80% of the market value, the DB market,
Hmm.
then you'll never post it unless they're going for at least 80 gold. But for
Oh,
me,
so
I
it
just want them to post, so I go a little bit lower where I'll let them dip, down to 60% of the average market.
so if I have my minimum price to 80% of the market value and there's an item already on the market at like 60%, it won't post it at all?
Correct.
Or okay.
And that's where like so minimum price next to it when below minimum, that's where they have those
Uh,
options. So if the market price is below your minimum price, you can either have it to not post the items, you can just have it
oh.
post at your minimum price anyway.
Mhm.
You can kind of make it do whatever you want it to. I just don't post mine at all, just because it's kind of a waste to spend that money to post the items when they're just gonna
Yeah.
sit 7 items below on the list anyway.
Right. Yeah, because I noticed like you have like what 600, 500,000 on your character, but like 1.5 million. That's currently like in the auction
Right.
or in items that are posted. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
No, it's fine.
Okay. So
That's
don't
fine.
post items. And then what was the? So for the minimum price, I'm just gonna do 80%. So I do
Yeah.
the percent 80, and then what?
So you do like 80% space and then DB market.
DB.
And then that'll just go by whatever, you know, that's just the general pricing of things on our server at the
The
market.
percent goes before the
moment.
80, right? Or after?
No, after. Like
Okay.
literally 60% space and then DB market. And so then that way, like, you know, and then the maximum price, you can kind of go as crazy as you want. I wouldn't recommend to go too nuts because shit doesn't sell. But like, if I have an item
Right.
that they're not very common, so
I'm gonna say
like,
150.
yeah, that's a good way to go. Like some people go really crazy where they'll have like a BOE from fucking Antor's trash, and they're trying to sell them for like 50 million gold. And it's like, you're a fucking idiot, dude, and they never sell. And they're posting them in trade chat like, oh, I got this in the auction house for only 30 million gold. And it's like, dude, those things are worth like 100 grand to get the fuck out of here. Like, some people just don't care. Some people post shit fucking ridiculous, but I try to keep my stuff as realistically priced as possible. Where, like, you know, you can be super greedy, dude. Like, you could try to get the most money out of all of your items, and they might sell, but odds are it's gonna take them for fucking ever to sell. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you'll make more gold, but you might only sell one item like every 3 months, as opposed to, you know, 15 or 20 items a day.
Okay, so with this, the posting price settings where it says undercut amount, you just want to do like 1 copper, right?
Yeah, you can do like, you know, whatever you want. I just do 1 copper just so my item is the first one people see when they looked up that item.
Right. So, and then the normal price to start at, you do 98%.
I do 98. You can do 100%. It doesn't really matter. That one, as long as you're somewhere between like, you know, 100 or, you know, between like 95 and 105%, you're pretty good.
Chris is challenging me to a duel on his mage.
Who the fuck is Chris?
Faith.
Oh. Why am I
He's
waiting
no
for
rep.
these things to spawn? That's the other side.
He's 30, exactly 30 item levels below me. He's probably still gonna wreck me.
Oh, and then another really good quick farm you can do. So like, my big thing is I don't like hitting instance lockout. I like doing the longer dungeons with like more mobs, so I can just keep doing them for hours and hours and hours and not get locked out. But if you're just looking to like make some super quick gold, doing the 2 sides of Scarlet Monastery over and over, you can get locked out. But they also can drop some really good shit in there. Stormwind Keep. You will get locked out. You can run that shit in like 2 minutes. But there's some really high item that drop in there too.
Hi, Levi.
What's up?
Nada.
Shut up, Jaden.
You shut up, bitch. What are you doing, Hunter?
Call of Duty.
Oh, gotcha.
What are you doing, Hal?
Messing with my Twitch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Does that mean you're PP?
Yeah.
Messing with your little peener?
That's what it means.
What's a
Your little
clitorize?
Baby boy, boy.
A clitorize.
Lewis, what's a bonner?
It's pronounced Bona. Yes.
Who Taco needs silk cloth, right?
See what?
Tacos, who I was talking to last night, I think it's Taco. He needs silk cloth for his bags.
Oh,
Oh no, that was Jared that I was talking to. Never mind, sorry.
Who talks to Jared? That guy's gay.
yeah, fuck that guy.
Levi.
Who even would talk to a faggot like that? Shit.
Yeah.
What? Did you keep playing after I got off last night?
Yeah.
Did you find your biome?
No, because I can't figure out how to make a warp cell.
Oh shit. I totally just ditched you.
Okay.
I think you have to. You
It
should have
tells
like,
you.
yeah, you should have like an Atlas quest or something, or some kind of main quest.
You can
It's
go
to
to
unlock
any
it.
space station and it should have. Damn it! One sec, I just lost my train of
What
thought.
up, Diazo?
You don't even know,
How you
Dad.
doing, homie?
Are you playing it right now, Jaden?
How's life, man?
Jaden.
I have no idea, man. Probably because you're not a featured one.
I think so.
Those
Rip.
typically, unless you're like a featured
Hello?
streamer, it doesn't like
Yo.
show up on the front page.
You want to play some?
Yeah, one sec though.
Oh shit.
It's not
Are you-
cross-platform, is it?
Are you? No, it's,
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Jared has it though. You can convince him to play it with you.
I don't like to try and play games that I have to convince Jared to play.
Oh.
Truth.
Well then, I'll
Come
just
on,
give him a
Gate.
little subtle hint.
Come on, gate. There we
I
go.
mean, I'd probably, at that rate, I'd probably just rather play zombies with him or something.
Ah.
I'm trying to get my webcam to work really quick. I don't know why it's not registering. I have one working, but the other one isn't wanting to turn on for some reason.
Do 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 do.
How do I like edit my current cameras that are connected?
I have no idea.
What do you mean edit them?
Like how they have like many options to where you can like change their like white balance and saturation,
On OBS or just in general?
just in general.
Do you have the software downloaded
I
for
sh-
your? Because that's usually there's not really a Windows option for that. It's typically like for my
Gotcha.
webcam, I have to go through the Logitech software for it to work. Like Windows does have an option
Gotcha.
like that, but it doesn't work.
I just don't know. I don't understand why it's not working.
Like it's not plugging in at all, or not turning on at all.
Yeah.
Is it what you call it? Have you tried a different like USB port? Is the camera possibly?
Yeah.
bad?
I'm trying a different USB port. It flashed like super quick and then it. Let me see.
Do, 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 do,
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, so Levi, once you start once you kind of get like how TSM works, it's all good. Oh, and definitely set up a macro. So like, if you open up your TSM screen, shit, hang on, we got a comment.
Fucking little turd there, Lord.
Yeah, I think that was all I needed to figure out. I didn't realize you had to input it manually. I thought there was like an option somewhere that I had to change.
Yeah, so if you open up TSM and then you click on macro setup,
Mhm.
have it checked off where it says TSM auctioning post button, and then down at the bottom, I mean, you can set yours up however you want, but I have mine set up for up and down on the scroll wheel, and then control, and then click, create macro, and that way when you hover your mouse over the post button, you can just hold control and whip your wheel up and down. So instead of clicking each item individually, you can post like 500 items in like 10 seconds. Because
Oh,
clicking that post button over and over and over again, especially when you have like 3,000 items to sell, is the
Yeah.
fucking worst.
cool. Yeah, thank you, dude. That helped me out a ton.
Like I said, like you'll find that like there's certain items that you're like, oh man, these are too valuable to just like let them sell for this cheap, and you'll end up making an operation specifically for items like that, or like I have a ton of items that like I really don't care what they sell for, and I'll put those in like the fuck it group, and that's just stuff that like sometimes it's worth 10 gold, sometimes it's worth 10 silver. Like I really don't care. I just want it to sell. Like the
Yeah.
market will get really screwed up on certain items, and the stuff in that operation is just whatever. Like if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just stuff I really don't care about.
Yeah, sometime tonight I might try do a test farm, see if everything's working right.
Yeah, I would say if you want to do like a really quick one, I would just say go and run like Storm and Stockades like 3 or 4 times real quick. Literally it'll take you 15 minutes to run it like 10 times.
Yeah, I heard that's the best spot for power leveling too. It's because it's so quick.
Yeah, the Stockades is honestly a really OP dungeon for a lot of reasons, but you'll typically average out like 500 or 600 gold per run, and then on the occasion you'll get like a 10,000 gold item. So if you just like keep burning through that over and over again, you end up doing pretty well at the end of the day. I did it for a while, but like I said, I fucking hate hitting lockout, so I was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm almost done.
Alright, I'm in right now, so just let me know when you are ready for an invite.
Okay,
And we'll
you're
see.
probably gonna have to come back to my star system.
Okay, that's fine. It shouldn't take me too long. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that works if you just like join the star system automatically, or I guess for a new character that's probably how they do it. Otherwise you'd probably have to make like a teleporter on your ship or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's that guy. I'll bang over this way.
I'm actually gonna try it. Make one of those.
Get that.
Make one of what?
Get
Teleporter.
out of here.
Oh.
Fucking gargoyle.
You need a ion battery and
Go.
ionize something.
Cobalt, maybe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need silver. I just saw that you texted me.
Oh, it's
I think the main thing I want to work on is just making some money to upgrade my ship. I need more storage.
yeah.
Go on, Newly. I'm done with you.
Ooh. Kicked him to the curb.
Yeah.
He fucking hops up on my lap and I go to pet him and he starts biting me.
Dude, I play this new game of tricks. He'll hop up on my bed and I'll like sit kind of, we'll all be in my gaming chair and I'll just tap on one side of my bed and he runs over and puts his head under my hand and then I'll put another hand on the other side of the bed and he charges over. I don't know, it's pretty cute. Kind of stupid story and hard to explain, but maybe I'll send you a snap of it.
I completely understand.
He's such a playful.
And I think it's cute.
It is cute, Patch.
I got a shit ton of sodium and cadmium. Yeah, so I can make pretty much as much chromatic metal as we will need.
Damn, did I gotta delete some
And I
shit?
figured out, Jaden, if you just use your analysis or your scanning visor, what is it? Your analysis visor. All of the deposits show up as a little icon on your mini map or your compass. So I was running around last night just trying to find them with my bare eyes. It says that you're hosting me right now, Jaden. Are you live?
Go.
I wonder if Tater would want to join us too. He's playing it right now, I think. Oh shit, Eric's playing it right now too. Everybody and their mother.
To
Ooh.
not Stabby's mother.
Oh my god.
Damn. That's cold.
That was bad.
Wait, is your mom actually dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I won't do that anymore. I thought you were joking. My apologies.
It's all good, dude.
I honestly can't tell if he is or not. I thought he was too.
I had to kill her in a prison because she got bit by a zombie.
All right.
Yeah.
Your mom killed my dick in prison with her mouth.
Is she
mom
really
or-
dead though?
my mom
Would
or
you tell
Tyrone?
us? Would you tell us if she actually was? Because I can't tell if you're joking about it.
Nah, I'd keep that shit to myself.
Okay. Fuck's sake, because then I would feel like a dick for laughing about it.
Yeah,
Everybody
no,
dies.
she died, but it was like 15 years ago. So I
Okay.
don't really know.
Yeah, he doesn't really care about her anymore.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's some about you that I just, for some reason, I just don't. I can't tell. Like I don't trust your jokes. Like it took me like a week to finally come to terms with your name being Dom. Like I didn't believe you.
Why? Why is that
I
such
don't
like a...
know. It doesn't
Like,
make
I
any
know
sense.
it's not a common name, but
It's okay. I believe you now. Jared still doesn't believe your name is Tom.
I told him to look me up on Facebook, dude.
Where the fuck did Jaden go? Oh, he's probably restarting his computer
Yeah.
to fix his camera. Okay, how do I make... I don't know if I can even make a teleporter. Breaker kicked. Oh.
Alright, let's go get on the bank alt and let's post some of this shit.
I fucking hate now. My wireless charger's like kind of finicky. Doesn't work all the time.
Mm.
Probably just gonna have to get a new phone.
Are you on mom's plan?
Yeah.
Do you know when your accounts due for an upgrade?
Actually, I don't. I'll have to ask her.
Do you have Verizon?
Yes.
AT&T? Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are Verizon?
Well, it's the same.
Is it?
Didn't
They
they
don't,
join?
they don't
Yeah.
do upgrades anymore.
Oh, really?
Verizon doesn't.
Yes, you don't get like a free phone anymore. Like you have to pay
Ah.
for your phone, but they do like monthly payments now.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it sucks. When I had to get a new
Better
phone, I
than-
walked in there thinking I was getting a free phone, and they're like, "No, no, you owe us like $400." I was like, "Fuck you guys."
Bastards. Damn it. Fucking A. Getting pooped on.
Shit.
Ooh, get shot in the fucking face, dude. Jeez. Camp in that corner fucking hard.
Okay. So that's it. Send this to him. Send that to him. Do 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 do. Where's the enchanting fucking guy in Dalaran? Oh, he's in the transmog place, huh?
Can I assist you?
Couldn't tell you. I put childish games down a long time ago.
God. That's the one playing Call of Duty.
Let's say, dude, aren't you
Most
fucking?
childish of them all.
I mean, I play Fortnite, so I'm not one to talk.
Yeah, games are games. I was just joking, anyways.
So somebody introduced a very odd theory to me yesterday that caught me off guard. You remember how tricks used to be shaped like fruit and like little shapes?
Uh-huh.
Are they still shaped like that, but now that we're adults and we're no longer kids, we can't see the shapes because tricks are for kids?
Dude, mind blown.
That's what I said. I was like, yo, holy fuck. He's like, dude, for real though, think about it. I was like, no, I know, dude.
Yeah, and then he
Shit.
takes another bong rip.
I was like, wow, that's something else, dude. No, he doesn't rip bongs. He uses he dabs.
Oh god, that's too much. I used to do that when I was a younger person.
I'm back
If I did a dab today, I'd probably die.
Welcome back.
from being
Oh,
so awesome.
shit. Got a $1,000 wand out of my first fucking lockbox.
Yeah, dude,
Hell
I'm in the same boat, but like I can't even smoke a joint with the like medical marijuana, or have like a mind-blowing experience.
with a medical marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
This, yeah.
Well, because before when I first started smoking when I was a teenager, a young lad. Actually, I think I was like 21. Or so 19 or 20? I don't remember. But anyway,
Like funny.
we just bought shit off the street, and it definitely wasn't that high quality.
Off the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so thug.
From dealers.
Yeah, from dealers.
Street.
I used to buy shit off the street, homie.
Well, how else am I gonna say it? That's what we did.
I
So
don't
you
know.
bought-
I bought it from an independent, say, seller who may
Tell
or
him-
may not have been legal.
Tell him you bought some dirt weed. off your plug, son.
Anyway, it had a hell of a lot less THC than what they sell in medical shops now. Or they're not even medical, recreational shops now.
Well, they got like it's fucking crazy, man. Like my boss, he's been really big in the medical cannabis industry for like 15 years.
Mhm.
And so he knows all these people from all across the country that, you know, they make their own waxes or whatever that they sell to dispensaries. And some of the shit that he shows me is fucking ridiculous. Like he got some stuff off of some guy that he knows. You know, my boss, he's a medical patient. He's got all the possible cards you can have. This dude sent him. It looked like I don't know. It was like a little mason jar, but it looked like it just had this like big it looked like it was full of fucking like green or yellow jello. I'm like okay. I'm like it's fucking like wax shit, whatever. And he fucking takes it and he like heats it up and it's just this giant rock hard chunk of like I guess it's like 99.99% pure THC.
Yeah, it's concentrated THC.
I'm like, God damn, I'm like, that's pretty nutty. And then he's telling me, he's like, it's actually like one of the most potent, whatever, you know, not the strain, but it's like one of the most concentrated fucking, isolates you can get. Because I guess a lot of them, like, you go to a dispensary and like, you'll find them that are like 88%, 89%, 90% pure, 95% is like the top notch. And the little jar he had, I guess, would sell typically for like $3 grand or some shit like that.
That's nuts.
I mean, it was heavy though. I mean, there was a lot there. Like if I was to take one little tiny rip of that, I'd be fucking dead.
You have poop on the potty.
God.
Eli taking a poop?
It's a good thing. Oh, good job.
Good job, bud. I'm glad you pooped on the potty. Hey, everybody. Eli pooped on the potty.
Who are you on?
Woo!
Kudos.
Tell him Levi said good job.
I still poop in my pants.
That's a big deal.
That's efficient.
It is efficient.
Alright, let's see if we got anything that sold overnight. It'd be nice if it did, dude. I swear to God, I'm like never gonna get back up to 1,000,000 gold. Like every time I get like right there, I fucking buy something.
I mean,
that I shouldn't buy.
you already have like 2 million gold's worth of items, don't you? That are just waiting in the auction house.
I do, but it's like as soon as I get back at like the 1,000,000 gold mark, I buy some shit I shouldn't buy. Like I've been hovering at like 600,000 to 900,000 gold for the last like month and a half. If I didn't buy all this stupid shit, I'd be at like 3 mil right now. Like I typically have 1 to 3 million gold worth of auctions up at a time. But you know, some things take months to sell, some things sell overnight. Like it's a gamble, dude.
I hear you.
Levi, you want to hear a cool story?
Yes.
Well, I guess it's more funny than cool, but last time Jaden and Buck and Eli were up, the night they got there, Dad was trying to show Jaden a picture of his thumb when he had just cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden had to like go outside and he almost passed out. He got super lightheaded.
From when he cut his hand recently?
Yeah. And that was without even looking at it. And Jaden says, I don't do blood. And then he shows me a picture of Eli taking this massive diarrhea dumper in his fucking.
And that probably had the same effect on Dad as the blood had on Jaden.
Oh, I don't think he showed it to Dad, but fucking gnarly. Like, I don't do blood, but I can do massive amounts of shit. And it wasn't solid. It was like.
Ugh. Why are you taking pictures of that anyway? You're just proud of your son's.
Because it was efficient.
Have you ever seen the website ratemypoo.com?
No.
It's a real thing. It's a website where people post pictures of their poops and then people rate it on a scale. Like, remember that Hot or Not website or whatever it was?
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
that, but for poops. Back in high school, a buddy of mine took a picture of him after he shit on I think it was like a Squirtle figurine, and then he put like a little
Uh-huh.
tiny American flag on top of it, and he had like the #1 rated shit for like 7 months straight. And
Jesus Christ.
he was so proud of himself. He like showed it to his girlfriend and shit, and she was like, "What are you doing, dude?" She's like, "Is this what you do when I'm not around?" He's like, "But babe, it's been it's almost been 7 months straight. Usually it changes
I'm
like every day."
popular.
The
She was
top
like,
shit.
she legit was just like, "Dude, I'm leaving you." She's like, "This is fucking ridiculous."
Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah. To get to the
Yeah,
man.
I don't know what's worse, posting a picture of your shit or being the person voting on the shit.
I feel like both is pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel like that's equally like if you're like the way I see it is that if you're posting a picture of it, you're kind of just trolling, you're being funny. But if you're one of the people that's just sitting there, like
That's a high
rating
class
poops
shit.
over and over and over again, like there's something wrong with you, dude. And then the worst question is how many of those people are doing it with no pants on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
If you
surprised.
catch my drift.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's definitely people are doing it, dude. Guaranteed.
I don't see what other reason you would have for making a website like that.
That's what I'm saying. And the only
Yep.
thing is like you post a picture and then you select what your gender is.
What in the world would that be for?
For wanking, dude, being like, oh shit, that's a girl poop? Hell yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
God.
That's a girl poop? Yes, that is a girl poop, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, this is the world we live in. I mean, we're all aware of that, right? Like, we all know that this,
Yeah.
our current existence is a little bit,
I guess
little
sometimes I
fucked.
just forget. Yeah, everyone's just out here like fuck Trump, and I'm over here taking pictures of my own shit.
I'm mining floating crystals right now, which are giving me tetracobalt, which is the most condensed form of cobalt.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm assuming if I could use the refiner to, I should be able to. Actually, let me test this and see how much I actually get from it. Tetracobalt. Yeah. One of them will give me. Fuck, it's not going to tell me unless I put fuel in it. $450 for 3. It's not bad. I'm just gonna get a stack of this.
Alright, it's telling me for my mission.
Carbon crystal. Jesus Christ, these things are dope.
Can you do windowed modes for this?
For this game, yeah. That's what I'm using.
Restart required to take effect, really?
Yeah, any change.
Poor shit.
Dude, these floating crystals are dope. Yeah, for some reason with my graphics card, I can only play games in windowed mode, otherwise I get a shit ton of input delay. Oh, shit.
The fuck, bro?
I need a piss. I'll be right back.
I
fuck. I'm about to get this gun that I've been grinding for all fucking day.
Ugh, fucking tired, dude. Fuck me. Need to take a nap.
Why the fuck is
Dude, I have to open 1,300 items out of the mail.
gross?
Oh, God. They really need to bring back that add-on where you could just open every single thing at once. I wish TSM would fucking scan the auction house faster than it does, dude. It takes so damn long.
This is not fucking borderless. What the fuck?
Let me know if you guys can hear my mic from the wind coming in through my window.
Levi,
Yes.
do you know how to unfull screen OBS?
I don't know what you mean.
Like my OBS is
Oh,
full
if you wanna-
screen and I can't exit. There's not like a minimize or like unfull screen the OBS.
OBS itself.
Yeah.
Can you drag? Just like click on the white bar at the top and just drag it down.
Mm-mm.
Press Alt Enter.
Remember this shit isn't fucking borderless.
You're having
What does
all kinds
Alt
of
Enter
problems
do?
today. It changes the windowed mode of the program that you're using.
Yeah, not doing anything.
Have you tried closing it and then opening it back up?
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. This fucking shit, bro. This is why I don't stream.
Yeah, it's a weird problem to have. I'm trying something and seeing if it. Oh no, that's not it. System tray.
Which system are we in?
Are you in my game?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's why I can't pause it. Are you in my system?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know the name of it. It's a different system though. Are you streaming right now? Like, is it working or?
No.
Let me look up.
It keeps full screening on my main monitor that I need to use it on my second monitor so I can make sure that it's like everything's working right.
Wait, what happened?
My OBS is
Yeah, I've got no idea how to help you.
it has no minimize button. I can't drag it away from the monitor that it's currently on.
Which OBS are you using? Studio or the old one? Hello?
Change workspace to one that does not use a full screen preview.
You're in preview mode for some reason. So you should be able to just X out it. Like there should be like, is it just showing like your stream on OBS, or do you have all the settings and shit like that?
Yeah, it's all the settings and everything. And
So
like I can go through my file, edit, view. Oh, there we go. That was fucking weird. It's under view and full screen interface. It's F11.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
fucking earlier this morning, I was watching some shit on VLC. I have like Rick and Morty I'm watching. And I go to leave the house and I hit pause and it won't pause. It like every millisecond it pauses and unpauses. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like it's freaking me out. I can't figure it out. And I'm clicking all these options. I'm doing all this shit. So I close VLC down and reopen it. Does the exact same thing. So I'm like bugging out. I'm like, can you not fucking pause VLC media player? Bugging out, freaking out, can't figure it out. And then I look and my cell phone is just ever so gently hitting my spacebar. And it's fucking making it fucking freak the hell out. I was like, holy shit. I was like, what a fucking idiot. It was like a good 15 minutes of me like completely spazzed out. It was like, dude, I hit pause on this all the fucking time. Like it should be fine.
Rip.
I cannot believe how much the price of the volcanic patterns have dropped over the last couple weeks. That's ridiculous, dude. The fucking shoulder recipe used to sell for like 5k. Now it's down to like 80 gold. And the fucking the chest plate used to sell for like 1,000 gold, and now it's down to 7.
Is anything having like an adverse effect on the market? Something that's like super cheap that's just blowing up for.
Well, all it takes, like typically what fucks up our market on this server is so many people abandon ships. Like, let's say you're some idiot that it goes out and you fucking run Blackrock Depths and you fucking get a pattern and you don't know what it's worth. You see in the auction house for 1,000 gold, and so for whatever reason you just post it for 10 gold. And then other people start posting it at 10 gold, and then out of nowhere, overnight, the 1,000 gold pattern is now worth 10 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the way that people post on our server is absolutely ridiculous. Like, we have one of the worst markets in WoW. Like, Proudmoore has one of the absolute worst markets, and it's because people are just so dumb with the way they post shit. Like, nobody ever thinks to, like, you know, like if I'm undercutting somebody to the point that like the price on an item is just obliterated, I just keep it to myself. Like I don't post until the value's back up. But people will just post shit until they're worth fucking nothing.
Yeah, it's probably the people that aren't actually farming it. People just trying to get rid of it quickly.
Right, and then they, you know, like I did it for a while with I can't remember what it was. I think it was I think it was like the serpent skin shoulders or something. They were worth like 10k. And there was all these people posting them for like 40 gold, so I was buying up all these pieces left and right, and like I was selling a bunch of them, but like it got to the point where I would have to buy like 80 of these things, for the market to be right, and now that set of shoulders is worth like 60 gold from 10,000.
And it's never gone up.
No, like there's so many that have flooded the market now. I guess I don't know if they upped the drop rate on them or what, but there's so many of them in the auction house now.
I'm trying to get my keybinds set on my
Are you using mouse and keyboard now?
no.
Oh.
It's not letting me bind break for some reason.
God, what the fuck?
Oh shit, I need to fire it.
What is pulse engine?
That's just for when you are traveling.
Your second fastest travel?
Yeah, besides warping.
It's like for traveling in between.
I hate that.
Planets.
I hate that the directional is one stick.
I don't know why you're not just using a mouse and keyboard. It's so easy to use.
I hate mouse and keyboard is terrible for flying. Like I'll use it for running around the ground, but it just feels awkward as shit for flying.
Taylor,
Whoa.
welcome. Are you playing? Are you still playing No Man's Sky right now?
Yeah, I am.
Bro,
I'm about to do the hyperdrive right now.
I would invite you, but we have that bug when you're playing co-op where you can't shoot at other ships while you're flying forward. Otherwise, you hit your own hitbox. So it's up to you if you want to join us.
I'm still kind of going through the intro stuff right now. Like,
Okay.
I haven't even
I am
built a
too.
hyperdrive yet.
I haven't even built one either.
Yeah,
That's-
Jaden just started last night.
That's what I'm doing right now is hyperdrive.
What?
That's not letting me fucking boost. This is annoying.
Damn it.
Oh, fucking beat. Alright.
What the fuck, dude? I found this. It's like just
I'm
a
gonna end
giant
stream
head.
for a
Like
little
you
bit,
think
guys.
its
I'm gonna watch some
body's
shit and
underground.
recalibrate, and then I'll be back. I'll probably take like a little
It's just
hour
like
nap. But I will
it's
return,
like
guys.
I don't
Probably
even
like
know
an
how to
hour or
describe this.
two.
This is
We'll
fucking
do a little
weird.
late night stream. Alright, guys? Peace out for now.